we are here with the Iron Man 14. This should go up on YouTube hopefully on March 31st, also known as the day the Mario games disappear. And to celebrate, we will not include any Mario characters today, and Marth, because this game is also not going to be around. And because of this, you might be wondering, well, how did Rob get involved in all of this? Well, anytime someone lands on a spot with a Mario character, they're gonna instead play as one character that gets randomly selected from the pool of remaining characters. So...
I still don't understand what's going on.
Wait, you don't know what the gimmick is?
Dude, I'm like so focused. Okay, just re-explain it, because I'm a smooth brain.
Basically, as you can tell by the roster, there are certain characters that are grayed out. Those are the Mario characters, plus Yoshi and Wario, because they kind of originated in Mario, and they're usually associated with Mario. Then we have no Donkey Kong characters in there, because they originated in Donkey Kong. Mario and Donkey Kong originated at the same time, but that was kind of Cranky Kong. All the other Mario characters, or Donkey Kong characters, are kind of in their own thing. K. Rool's only in one Mario game. It's just how I decided. And Marth is also grayed out. When you land on a grayed out character, you then get to play a random character from the pool of non-Mario or Marth characters. You see what I'm saying now? Liam?
Yeah.
Speaking of code, I've made a lot of changes to Jarvis and the overall OBS layout. What you may have noticed is that we now have little selection borders, Liam. Did you notice that? You see how the character I'm on has a red border, the character you on has a yellow border.
Yeah.
It looks kind of nice. It's very easy to tell right away who everyone's on, and it just looks nice. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, what I'm trying to get at is Jarvis and the layout are almost completely done. So, that's cool, and that also means that uploading is going to take a new priority now that things won't have to be updated so much. I can really focus on editing and uploading to YouTube, and episodes will actually not be so sporadic. And by sporadic, I mean we've only uploaded the 11th episode out of 13, which is actually generous to call sporadic. I've also made changes to the code in reference to dittos. If you don't know what a ditto is, it's the smash term for a mirror match, or just when two characters that are the same character fight. So if Liam actually rolled Pyra on his first Mario pick, then we would be partaking in a Pyra ditto. But I want to make a distinction between dittos that can happen due to random circumstance, and then something I'm going to be calling true dittos, which is when me and Liam in an Iron Man meet up, basically in the middle of the roster usually, on the same character. So usually that means, like, you know, you can know what it is if it's the combination of our scores is equal to one less than the number of characters on the roster. So if I'm at like 24 and that's Pokemon Trainer, then you could quickly know that he's at like 59 or something, which would be also Pokemon Trainer if he started at the other side. And then that would be a true Pokemon Trainer ditto. And in those cases, we're actually going to start doing a slightly longer intermission so we can hype it up. And then, in addition to that, we're going to be changing the ditto rules. So we'll do 2 stock for dittos now, just to get more of a match going. We'll also be playing on canon stages for dittos just to get into it. And most importantly, I've picked out music tracks for every single character ditto. So usually the music that we listen to is randomized from a very, very, very large playlist of video game music, split into 2, one for lobby and one for battle. But for dittos, I've selected 1 lobby and 1 battle track for every character when we do a true ditto. Now this is only in the case of true dittos. Dittos that we get by random chance, like in the Pyra Iron Man we did in episode 11. there were a lot of Pyrodittos, but based on our new setup here, we still wouldn't have done the new music and the longer intermission and the 2-stock version. We would just play it out like any other match. Although, if you remember in the Pyroditto, we actually met on Duck Hunt, but Liam was Pyro. So that episode didn't actually have a true Ditto in it at all. Which can happen. It might piss you off, but it makes them more rare, more nuanced. I think this whole Ditto thing is going to set up cool storylines, because even though Liam...
No.
...is very unlikely to win one of these, no offense, he could still come out with, like, most Ditto wins or something. It's like an intense storyline in the middle of a grander storyline. But what this also means is that since there can only be a maximum of 1 true Ditto per Iron Man, sometimes 0, that means throughout an entire year of weekly Iron Mans, it's possible, or it's literally impossible to hear every single Ditto track, lobby, and battle. So, if you want to know every single pick I made, you're gonna have to watch at least 2 years worth of Iron Mans, if we even do a season 2. No. Kind of what you'd expect. Liam is above a losing half the time amount. If that makes sense. But yeah, those are the first 13 episodes. We had the vanilla, then we had the reverse vanilla, then we had the Sephiroth episode, then the Christmas episode, then something I can't really read from here. And then, you know, we had a randomizer, and then we had you know, you remember all the episodes, right? There was a reverse episode, there was a Pyro episode, you know. But you may be wondering, how many episodes can these people do? No! There's going to be 50 episodes this season. Episode 50, which is going to be December 4th. Our first episode was on December 4th, and that was on a Friday. We used to have a Friday slot, now we've been moved to Saturday due to complications. But the way the year worked out is that Friday, December 4th, the next December 4th of the next year became a Saturday. So it's pretty nice. For that one, it's going to be a reverse Iron Man, and it's going to be a 2-stock reverse Iron Man, which means it's going to be twice as long as a regular Iron Man. Are you okay with that, Lee?
Oh my god. So I mean, yeah, I'm fine with it, but...
It'll probably clock in at it'll be less, so... the average Iron Man is like 4 hours, right? And if you double the stocks, you would assume that, like, now we're in 8-hour territory. But
it won't be that long.
Yeah, it won't be that long because we'll circumvent a lot of loading screens. It won't be exactly 1.5 times as long. Like, so if every loading screen is minimum like 30 seconds if we're buffering our character select options optimally. If you multiply that by 84, you probably shouldn't expect that because there's going to be more loading screens because there will be more loading screens? I don't know. I didn't do the math for this. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to do in between episodes, alright? Math is like a post-Phrenic type thing. Oh my god. So, before the big 2-stock 11-hour Iron Man at the end of the year. Also, I want to get the edited version of that, despite it being super long. I want to get that out by Ultimate's anniversary, which is December 7th. Things might go crazy off the rails, though, because the end of this Fighter Pass is supposed to be December 2021, which would be the month we do the finale. So depending on where that character lands, if we know it's after the 7th, if we know it's on the 7th, we should probably move to that. Because imagine we do all this and our final Iron Man is the first Iron Man we ever do with the full, final, canon roster of Smash Ultimate, you know what I mean? The final banner, the final roster, the full, new, what is it, 86? Because we're 80, We're at 84 now, plus 2, yeah. 86 character Iron Man, 2 stock, what is that, 174 stock Iron Man? Kinda crazy, kinda cool. So hopefully we do that. Luckily, if the character drops in November, it will still be our first full roster Iron Man, because throughout November, we will be doing a Legacy Iron Man every week. There's 4 weeks, there's 4 Saturdays in November, and there's 4 Smash games before this one, if you don't count Smash 3DS. Episode 46, which will be the first episode in November, will be a Smash 64 Iron Man. Now, it's going to, all of these are going to be reversed, since all the game's rosters prior to Ultimate are significantly less than Ultimate, especially 64, which has 12 characters. We're going to end up doing a 5-stock reverse Smash 64 Iron Man for episode 46. 46 being reversed 64. Funny how that works, Liam. And then for Melee, we're going to be doing, I think, 3-stock. Just trying to find the most mathematically close to 80 as we can by multiplying the roster by stocks. Now, Smash 64, have you played Smash 64?
No.
So I think we're going to try to make it so it's our both of our first time playing it. Despite being big Smash fans, we're a little younger than Smash 64, so neither of us really played it. But then for the Melee one, I want to not be terrible at Melee, so I kind of want to practice that before we do it. And then Brawl would be next, obviously. I think we're doing 2-stock for Brawl. And then Smash 4, I'm torn on 1-stock or 2-stock, because it's slower than Ultimate, right? So if we did do 1-stock, it would still be shorter than Ultimate Iron Man, but it would be comparable. More comparable than 2-stock. 2-stock would take a very long time. And then that means October, the last week of October will be our very last vanilla Iron Man of the season, since everything after that would be reversed. So that'll be a big one not to miss.
Oh my god.
And then I'm saving my best Iron Man ideas for October as well, because those will be the last. That will be the last month to do traditional or gimmicky Iron Mans, because everything else is set in stone for the rest of the season. And then everything in between will be pretty standard ideas, crazy stuff. If there's a big event, we'll try to tie into it. If there's a big holiday, we'll try to tie into it. You get the gist.
The Breath of the Wild 2 playthrough, because that's definitely, you know, coming out this year.
Yeah, we'll do a playthrough in the middle of an Iron Man.
I think that'd be funny. It would
legitimately be... The Iron Mans
every
are
30
long,
minutes
right?
we have to do a Smash Mash.
Oh, I was thinking the opposite. I was thinking every time we land on a Zelda character, we have to beat Breath of the Wild 2. A whole week to complete. But that's how you get views nowadays. You have to do really crazy stuff.
I'm done.
Yeah, I think I've covered basically what I want to have planned out. Oh yeah, in between October and now, I want to do at least one boss episode. Now, Liam doesn't know what this is yet. So far, every single episode has been me versus Liam, and we have a storyline that if Liam beats me, then I'll face reveal, which is a very stupid, non-connective thing, but it is a thing. And also, right, we're seeing Liam's learning the game, one day getting better than me, and then I'll have to get better than him, and then the story will be totally crazy. But I want to extend the series to other people. One day when we actually become a household name in the Smash community, we'll actually be able to get, like, celebrity guests, like, you know, like the Buzz, or Hungry Bucks. It doesn't even have to be from the Smash community, because we could do pseudo interview, but also getting to let them show off their gameplay or whatever. We'll get Toby Fox, we'll get Joe Rogan. It'll be cool. But I want to do an episode with Weasel Duke, where it's you versus Weasel Duke, and that'll be the first boss episode. Big announcement right there, dropping the Weasel Duke episode. We gotta confirm with him, but I'm sure he'd be down.
Oh my god. That would be fun.
So yeah, you may have noticed there's a lot of music. If you watched every episode, you may notice that there's new music. And to that I'd say that is like an impossible observation because there is no way. I mean, it's not like we've been doing it long enough for the music to like loop, you know? That would be an impossible observation.
I mean, we get This World a lot.
We do.
Which is a great song, so I don't mind.
It's also not called This World. You put a little
What is
T
it
in
called?
there where it doesn't need to be. It's His World. My Hero is consistently beating his.
My Hero's a show.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, it's over for you.
What am I doing?
There's a playlist every time we go into a menu. And there's a playlist every time you go into battle. Now, what determines menu and battle is just subjective, right? But there's some songs that are a bit chiller that work in the menu, and there's some songs that are a bit more exciting that work in a battle. And then sometimes it's funny if there is a chill song in the battle. So if that pisses you off, then what it is, it is. Alright. Liam, do you want to guess how much is in both? Or let's start with menu tracks, because it's like less.
1,214.
Right, that is a lot. For reference, the Smash OST has around 1,600 tracks, and Forsen's Zoomer Doomer stream playlist by Bone Man is around like 980 something. And those are extremely curated. I tried to avoid using a lot of Smash tracks, by the way, because we're a little sick of Smash music. There's some situations where it's kind of hard to not, 'cause there's some really good songs in there. But yeah, so for menu tracks, there are, after many months of gathering songs, 1,739 menu tracks. And then you want to guess for battle tracks, Liam?
Maybe like 1,800?
There are 2,369 battle tracks.
Oh, wow.
And then when you combine them and remove duplicates, so there's 3 playlists that are public. There's the battle, there's the lobby, and there's the combined one. And of course there's overlap between them. After a lot, this took a long time, by the way, because there's no remove duplicates button anymore. YouTube used to have it, but Google decided that it was a bad feature to have, so they removed it with no replacement, which is a very good thing to do. Really good website design there. By the way, when you have a playlist of about 4,000 songs on YouTube, it's like, you know how when you get to the far lands in Minecraft, and the game just is totally like, it's lagging, you're falling through blocks, like, the blocks you place don't work correctly, you know what I'm talking about? That's like how YouTube gets when you get past 1,000 songs. You'll click on a song, it'll play a different one, you'll scroll down, it'll scroll up. Like, it's a mess. And when you get to 4,000, it's really hard to scroll up and down. Hold on, I gotta get this KO. I didn't actually have to do it. I tried to sort by upload date to try to get the same video, because if it's the same video, it should have the exact same upload date down to the second. But somehow, even if it's the same video, they won't be next to each other if they're uploaded by upload date. You'll get like Zinnia, Steven Stone, Dark Samus, and then Zinnia, Steven Stone, Dark Samus. They're not next to each other for whatever reason. It goes by day, but then it's the same. I don't know how it's coded so badly. But what I did do is I sorted by popularity. So it's much more likely, since some video game music is in the 10 millions of views, it's more likely that every single song probably has its own unique view count. And even if it doesn't, it's so easy to check by thumbnail now that like every playlist is separated. If there's 2 Pokemon Diamond tracks, they probably both have Dialga in the thumbnail, you know what I'm saying? And then it's just a quick check, do they have the same title? Okay, they do, remove it, they don't worry about it. So after removing every single overlap duplicate, guess how many songs are in both? This is how many unique songs are in both playlists.
4,000, no, 5,026.
Okay, that is a really bad guess, because if one of them's less than 2,000 and one of them's barely over 2,000, then you can't have 5,000.
You got secret songs.
There are a few Ditto songs that aren't in either playlist, but that wouldn't really apply. So after being very
Why is this a song?
What do you mean?
This
Pick
I thought I was getting a call on Discord or something. Jesus Christ. Oh wait. Oh, so I'm Little Link. Okay.
Little Link. One of two Little Links. After removing everything, right? I don't want to. After removing every single one for hours, I didn't want to see like 3998. You know what I mean? It came out to, and I'm not lying. There was no BS. Exactly 4,000 on the dot. If that isn't blessed, if that doesn't mean this show has a future, I don't know what else can convince you, you know what I'm saying? You can find those playlists, you can listen to them, you should listen to them, because there's a lot of good tracks. It might get a little laggy, but you should use a playlist randomizer, which is an external website. Put a YouTube URL into it, and you get random songs, and it's just a better randomizer than YouTube's playlist thing, because YouTube's playlist thing, first of all, it's not really that random, and then second of all, if it's, like, there's bugs where if it sends you to one of the last songs in a playlist, you make it on shuffle, it'll just send you out of the playlist sometimes, which is so stupid.
Yeah, I know. And then you'll get put on autoplay.
Yeah, and you'll get, like, trash.
It's a good time for me to tell how my RuneScape adventures have been going now that we have a RuneScape song at the moment. But I've been raiding. That's the RuneScape report. Okay, return back.
Liam's been raiding. So yeah, in terms of it's all original video game music. There's a few fan compositions. There's a little bit of Siva Gunner. There's a little bit of Fox in Space, which is that like Star Fox show guy. His music is really good. He did a remix of Star Fox music, and it sounds really, really good. There's Fivda, who made some really good No More Heroes mixes. But I want to avoid using fan songs without permission. And so I did a couple times. But I figure as long as I credit
give him credit right now, so...
Yeah. Now everything's okay and everyone's happy, I'm sure. But in reality, it's a 4,000 song playlist. We generate maybe 120 song, or, well, how many matches? 83, and then your average is 40. 48. We'll call it 50. 80 plus 50, 130. Around 130, then that's 260 out of 4,000. What is it, 50? I don't know. Which is around the amount of episodes we have per season, so your fan composition will probably play once, and then I'll point it out, and then you will get viewers.
You'll get internet famous from us.
But yeah, if it becomes a problem, I'll remove them. They're just so good. Dead. Not dead. Dead. Not dead. Dead. No. No.
Stupid game. I'm trying so hard not to swear. I think I've gotten a lot better at it.
Realistically, if these ever get a lot of views, they'll probably be from like accumulated over years, in which people watch like maybe the playlist to fall asleep to.
What has the biggest I don't know why I'm really blanking. What has the most views on the channel right now? Is it still the Sephiroth?
Yeah.
Or is it the Pokemon?
No, the Sephiroth one is, I think, 87 views, and everything else doesn't really break 50. It helps that one, it's the oldest and it's the first video, and then it's also like probably the most popular reveal, like the most talked about. Maybe.
I ain't gonna lie. I think when you upload when we start to actually get playthroughs up on the channel, those can get exposure because people will just search up whatever playthrough. I mean, there's a reason why like Let's Plays are one of the cornerstones of gaming YouTube.
Since starting it, the Xenoblade playthrough, we used to have 18 followers, and now we're down to 14. Streaming's a different take. I'm sure there's people who literally just followed for the Iron Man because it's pretty novel, but then they got spammed every day with Xenoblade, and then they tune in, and it's just either us super quiet or us like just like super like heal Shulk, do shield. You really want to make sure Shulk's alive. Oh no. Eventually, we'll get funnier over time and better.
Well, there's no. The problem is like we don't have any sort of chat to interact with, so like it's like just us trying to go.
Other streamers get. You only get when you become freaking already successful. It's a catch-22, but we'll get better.
Nope.
So that's the thing. If you're watching this and you're going, oh, this sucks, the editing sucks, everything sucks. Every episode gets better, except when it doesn't. We'll get better at the game, we'll get better at talking while playing, we'll get better quality audio and eventually over time if it gets successful. And then like, you know, we'll get bets. And that's really what's gonna make the show good, is getting to laugh at the viewers who got the wrong answer.
Dude, I am not doing too hot.
4-1.
I think Xenoblade's going really well. I think it's fun.
They will be out eventually. I want to build up a stockpile. This week was really dedicated to... Oh! Did your blood rate rise? Blood heart?
I was like,
No! Almost. Oh my god. I think the most major gaming thing that happened was the Discord situation, because we use Discord every day. And I was really worried because first we didn't know who bought it. I think most people first thought of Microsoft because they've been buying a lot of stuff. But it really could have been anyone.
You thought Facebook.
I didn't think Facebook. I was mostly joking about that. But there was a legitimate chance that it was Facebook. And that would have been the worst thing ever. They would have ruined Discord. I would have gone off of it.
I feel like I'm still kind of nervous about Microsoft, but I mean, I feel like Microsoft maybe has gotten like...
I think the Skype thing is so long ago. Since they already have Skype, it seems pointless to buy Discord. So I think they're going to make Discord harder into the gaming area. Maybe.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Because I think they're going to implement more Xbox stuff. They're going to put it on Xbox. They might even, like, look. This could be good. I'm trying to be optimistic here. It could be bad. They could do more paid stuff. They could kill it like they killed Skype. But I think it's more interesting to analyze the things that they could do right, because we literally have no idea what their plan is. If you look at what they do with Game Pass and their other games, they haven't really been like sticklers for exclusivity. So this could be the opening for like Discord, even on Switch and PlayStation. Like,
yeah, no, that'd be sick.
Because they understand like putting their content on other platforms is a good way to not only like get fans, but also just to make money on other platforms. And Discord on the Switch would be like the one thing that, I mean, people, the voice chat situation and the message situation is so bad on Switch. And if you could see what games people were playing on Discord, like what Switch games, that'd be cool. They'll definitely implement it way harder into Xbox, which I'm cool with. It'll bring more Xbox people to play with PC people and vice versa. Let's say hypothetically Microsoft does kill Discord. Where do you think we go? Do we just stop being friends?
TeamSpeak makes a return.
I was legitimately, because we have the backup generator, right? We have the Steam Discord. Remember that? I kind of feel like it's either that or Skype. Although that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no, that doesn't really make
Discord
sense.
into Skype. Why would we go back to Skype?
I mean, it might legitimately be we're using Discord until. I feel like that's not gonna happen though, because like look at how many like big like there's a like the servers are like a I don't know like
Well, Skype seemed unbeatable when Discord first came out. People were like, Discord's cool, but since everyone uses Skype, no one will move to Discord. But then they did. So it could happen, but it would probably take a long time. But I don't know. I think if they screwed up Discord so bad, I think Valve should step in, make their Steam thing a bit better, maybe make it its own client like Discord, call it like Steam Speak or something, and then I would switch to that probably. Or if Amazon made something, because the weird thing is that like Twitch and Discord have been like pretty connected for so long that when the news first came out, my initial guess was it was Amazon. Microsoft tends to be not super. When they purchase studios, they tend to respect the collaborations that previously were in the works. So I think we'll still have like you sub to someone, you get in their Discord, even though it's Microsoft's thing now. I don't see why that wouldn't happen, you know what I mean?
Is anything coming out soon?
Well, It Takes Two and Rise just came out, and they both got really good reviews. I think we just got two really good games. It Takes Two looks really cool. I kind of want to get it, but I don't know how much it costs. I'm sure eventually it'll become really cheap, and we should do a playthrough of it.
So what is it?
That's the, you know, A Way Out?
Wait.
It's the Jose Ferris game, the Oscars guy. Yeah, do you see the Fumihiko Yasuda thing?
No.
So he's the director of Ninja Gaiden. And someone asked him about Ryu Hayabusa and Smash, and he said, I'm waiting for an invitation. Which, I think we both probably agree on this, in that, like, if you are a dev and your character is in Smash, there's not, like, what do you even say, you know what I mean? Because Suda kind of got screwed on this, where he's always talking about Travis in Smash, so when Travis actually got in Smash, through the Mii, when someone asked him, he was like, I don't think I can talk about this. So it was, like, super obvious. So I think his answer was really good, because it's a little ambiguous, right? If his character was in the past, he would be waiting for the invite still, I guess. So I don't think he's, like, deconfirmed. I guess the best answer is no comment, but since other devs are just saying that their character's in Smash nowadays, it's kind of a bad answer. I don't know what would you say if you were a game developer and Nintendo would kill you if you said anything wrong about your character in Smash?
I think no comments like gotta be the safest, but the problem is like if I didn't have anything with Nintendo, I would be saying I wish my character was in Smash.
So this is kind of non-news. It makes me feel a little less sure about the character, but it's impossible to analyze. It's fruitless. There's no fruit. But yeah, probably actually the biggest story of the week was that Niantic announcement. Did you see that?
Yeah, for Pikmin.
It's a Pikmin game, but it's gonna be AR on the Earth, which nobody saw coming. But it's kind of a good idea. Like, imagine, instead of catching Pokemon, your goal was just to take over, like, the things, or like steal stuff, and you were just growing Pikmin all the time to try to do that. But then if you overextend, you lose your Pikmin permanently, and then you have to regrow them again, you know what I mean? Like, it's a cool idea. And they're another kind of, like, video game character that already kind of like fits into like the real life, like you could place them into real life, and that's kind of how they already work, like Pokemon, you know what I mean? And if this takes off, it would be the biggest thing to ever happen to Pikmin. I mean, Pikmin is really mostly popular because of Smash, and then kind of the games are like, if you compare it to Pokemon, it's no contest, you know what I mean? So if this took off the same, I'm sure it won't take off exactly the same way, but like games that Nintendo puts on mobile just do well regardless of what they are. I know Dr. Mario didn't necessarily, but that's because that game was just terrible. If it's even slightly as good as Pokemon Go, I think people will like it. And I think if they're making it on such a lesser-known IP, they probably have some really good ideas for it. Do you think, if this game is actually sick, do you think it'll bring back IRL streaming again? Because that was really big when Pokemon Go hit.
Probably. I mean, definitely. If it's big, then yeah. But I don't know.
No. Now, of course, what we could also talk about is that this is our last Iron Man while the Mario games are still up. We talked about it a little bit, but do you think any of like the ROMs themselves are gonna get put back up in some sort of virtual console format?
It'd be interesting for sure. I feel like I'd feel really scammed if there was. I mean, I don't know. It's like it's one of those things where like I think it should be on the Switch in the virtual console. But I'm gonna be like.
The reality is, like, whether they do that or not, we were already scammed.
Yes.
These are basically free games / like $10 games on the Wii, like.
I mean, it would be. I don't know. I hope that like there's a Zelda collection. Like we've talked about this a few times, but like I want Twilight Princess on the Switch really bad because that's a game I've been like dying.
So especially if it's a 3DS one, man. Like they're lacking not putting all their 3DS games on the Switch. But yeah, now that like you know, Mario, Fire Emblem, they're going out of the way. It's got to be Zelda time, right? We've got to get a direct April 1st, and it's just all about the Zelda anniversary. And then they do the Metroid anniversary, right? Classic Nintendo, they love Metroid. We get the Prime Trilogy, we get Fusion Remake. We skip the Super Metroid Remake. And then the Mercury and Steam 2D Metroid. Other M sequel. No Prime Force still. Did you see that Sakurai tweet about the Uprising anniversary?
I did not.
So it's funny because you, me, and Zach were talking about Kid Icarus Uprising the other day, and hopefully they would make a new Switch version. Sakurai tweeted for the anniversary, and then since he's a director, he felt the need to mention a lot of people want a sequel or a remake or a port. And he said, you know, a lot of people ask me for this, but it would be very hard to do. And that's what he tweeted. So I think that means it's not coming. I don't think anyone is really expecting it, they just wanted it. But, I mean, I'm assuming what he means by difficult is it's not exactly that the game itself would be specifically super hard to port to another console. I think it's mostly just because he's caught between so many projects. Like, I'm sure Nintendo would vastly prefer he works on Smash versus any other IP. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And probably he does too, because he's mentioned how he feels like Smash is a little bit more special. But I feel like he has to, you know, let some other studio port it, because that is such a good game that would benefit so much from 2 sticks and more triggers and all this stuff that the Switch has. It would also be a touchscreen, so you could play the classic mode the way they intended. I think it'd sell really well too, because like people know Pit really well. They now know Dark Pit and Palutena really well because of Smash. It would get really good reviews because the game was already super good, and now it won't have the controller issues. Liam, what do you think the consequences is? Yeah.
What?
What do you consider to be the consequence of reducing the skill gap? How do you pick a character?
A less than competitive scene.
How does a tournament become an Evo? Wow, what? That move is so weird, dude.
It is very funky.
No! I gotta focus here.
You want to say anything about Black Widow? I mean, I'm gonna have to pay money for us to watch it when it comes out, but whatever.
I mean, yeah, that's the discussions. They're charging extra money on top of their streaming service to let you watch the new movie they made. I mean, I don't really have a stake in it because I wouldn't have bought it anyway. I kind of think that people should show with their wallet. I mean, this is like the one time where I don't think Disney is necessarily in a winning position where they can do whatever they want. I think people will go, I have to pay for this, I'll just watch something else, you know? Where there's not as much hype, or like not the theater hype about watching it, you know what I mean? Plus, it's not a huge Marvel movie, it's Black Widow, who doesn't exactly have a promising future in the next couple MCU movies, no spoilers, but...
Taskmaster is a cool villain, though.
Yeah, but they've ruined him already. Have you seen how he looks in this movie? He doesn't even look like Taskmaster, he just looks like a skier.
That Suicide Squad trailer looked cool, though.
See, I didn't watch it yet, but I'm already sold on watching Suicide Squad just because of James. That's gonna
And
be
we don't
a
have to
really
pay.
good movie.
We don't have to pay money for it on
Yeah,
HBO.
That's where Warner Bros is kind of eating Disney's
And
lunch
the
right now.
pod.
There. Have you watched the new Schneider cut?
I can't be asked to watch a 4-hour movie.
Is it 4 hours?
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be terrible, but I've seen a lot of people who say it's really good though. Like, especially people who are skeptical about it, like me.
I mean, if
I'll
we
probably
want to watch
one
it,
day.
you just gotta let me know if we want to watch it. We can watch it.
Yeah,
But
when you put it like that. Maybe one day. Maybe we'll do a 2-part. One day we watch the first half, the next day we watch the second half. And we gotta watch the first Justice League, so we have a point of reference too.
now I've heard that sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really like any of the DC movies, to be honest. Besides
Well-
the original Batman, like the good Batman movies.
What, did you
that
watch Shazam?
Christopher Nolan. No, I have heard Shazam was not bad.
There you go.
Don't understand how ice climbers work. Like, it's not. I wish like Nana functioned like Luma.
Yeah, it'd be cool if you could take over her in some way. A lot of their special moves are really f***ing bad. They could devote one to like controlling Loom, like give like a side B that like forces the partner to uppercut or something cool. Or they could play in the chain grabbing harder. Like they have a command grab side B where Nana grabs you and then throws you up, so you could like you as the player can follow up or something. It wouldn't be actual chain grabs, but it would be like kind of referencing the legacy of this character to make it more interesting.
So if Frank wins this,
Wait, what? I thought I was facing him. We gotta hype up every match, bro. Look, Palutena has a 78% win rate, and it's 1-0, which means her odds of winning are really, really high. Liam's win rate with Sheik is below 1 in 4, but Frank has developed a streak of 2, which means, based on his previous odds, that Sheik could very likely win in the next 2 matches.
Why did I do... Oh,
That's so funny. See, this is what I'm talking about. I've won 3 times, and then this is your 4th since you have an almost 1 in 4 win rate. That means you're due for a win, not to mention your Sheik has beaten my Greninja before. If you were wondering what I was doing, I was gonna dash counter, but it's really hard to do that online. Alright. That was embarrassing, but I would have won normally. If it wasn't online, you know, if it wasn't online, I would have won. It wasn't online.
Play the drums. I really would enjoy us doing some sort of Nuzlocke, Soul Lock, or whatever they're called, the co-op Pokemon.
What is a Soul Lock? If one of our characters dies, the other one has to die?
You'd have to look up the rules for it. Here, I can find it if you want me to talk about it.
I would rather just do a versus Nuzlocke, see who can beat it first.
And we'd have to play at the same time, right?
Yeah, but we already play everything at the same time. We're very synchronized. I think that'd be pretty entertaining, because like, no one's, I don't think, has anyone ever done that where there's 2 streams and there's a competition aspect? And you could bet like which Pokemon's next to die, Frank's would lose. It's all about the bets. I'm trying to preview the bet meta, alright? We just gotta get bets first, and then we'll have best bets on Twitch. People will talk about in 4 years, like, who is the king of Twitch? It won't be streamers anymore, it'll be who has the most points in Phrenic stream. That's how you determine who is the Twitch lord in 2024.
I suck.
I think the reason you can't get to Dr. Mario's slot is because there's no Bowser in this, so we can't summon Weasel Duke.
So you said, so how has Forsen's Minecraft been going?
Oh yeah, so for Twitch news, Forsen has been throwing God seeds. There was one stream where he started watching Tfue do a speed run, and Tfue spawned in a portal. His nether spawn was by a fortress and a bastion. And despite already throwing a fortress bastion spawn in the past, he goes, well, if I got a fortress bastion, of course I'd get the world record. And then he goes, oh yeah, I know I've thrown, but that was back when I was bad. That stream, he gets another fortress bastion, and then throws it.
And he throws.
He died. 3 days, he's gotten so many, like, Fortress Bastion God Seeds. They just spam Fields, Badman, and Gods.
Do you think will CD be making a return?
Shut up. Imagine being an electric type Pokemon and then losing to an electric sword. Okay, now you go.
Wait, was I not supposed to even mention that?
No, but you were talking over my awesome joke.
So CD will probably make a return then, right?
No.
No, it never will.
Wait. The problem, I like multiplayer Minecraft. The problem is, I'm always the only guy doing anything. It always just becomes a single player world.
No.
I like hardcore more anyways, and no one's gonna play hardcore with me.
I do hardcore.
Yeah, but you're gonna die first. No offense.
No.
And then it'll become a single player world again. I'll do a hardcore world with you. My idea of hardcore world is we spawn very far away, and it's basically just 2 single player worlds that could potentially end in PvP, like Civ. I think that'd be cool. Other guy.
You would
So like, if we did like 100 games of like this versus mode, only like 3 or 4 would end in like a PvP kill.
What? whatever.
Imagine being an electric type move and losing.
Oh
Spark
my
Saber.
god, shut up. Honestly, the thing is if there's other people other than you and me on a server, that's where it gets like very hard to have committal. Do you know what I mean? Because like I can commit to playing a Minecraft server.
Yeah. But if it's like a regular, non-hardcore, progression-based server, I would rather be on a, at least, it may sound needy or whatever, but it's gotta be at least like 6 people that are really interested in making a cool world. I don't want it even just to be 1 or 2 guys. Like, I'd just rather play hardcore at that point. Because there's a lot of people in our friend group that like Minecraft, but they don't like it as much as me. I'm gonna sound like an elitist, but it's true.
Oh, it is true.
Ah! That's it. You lose. No, I lose.
When are you gonna play RuneScape? Oh, wait. Oh, Frank.
What, if you win, I have to play RuneScape? Is that
No. Okay, can we try a group Iron Man when it comes out? Not when it right when it comes out, but if there's ever something that we want to try doing, can we do group Iron Man?
Okay. Is this group Iron Man thing in this decade?
Yeah, no, it comes out sometime this year.
Then that's not gonna work. Alright. If you beat me a second time, I'll play RuneScape. We'll make tiers, okay? So people come back after you win. It's not like the end. And then, if you beat me the 3rd time, I'll get married. I'll just gatekeep my own life. If you beat me a 5th time, I'll eat healthy. I'll go to the dentist if you beat me. My life is in your hands, Liam. You're really doing me dirty. Ouchie! Ouchie!
Well, what is Fall Guys up to?
Fall Guys is in the season 4 now.
What's its? Do you know anything about its player base or anything?
I think they're kids. They're getting so out-projected. Dude, what? I can't, and that won't.
Oh my god. I was gonna literally start. I was gonna go on. Oh my god, I'm so pissed. Oh, this is. You got a credit.
Huh?
This is Seinfeld.
What are you talking about? Are you? Oh shoot, who is the cooler little Link?
Ooh. Okay, what's going on here? This is another Seinfeld bonk 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 bonks.
Seinfeld invent noise? Whoa. Chill out with that noise. Oh, I'm lucky. Oh my god, that.
In theory, I'm on pace to finally not be stuck in the 30s, right?
In theory, but you neglected to consider that you are stupid. look at this, then we could see that there is some potential above average play. But if we look at this, then we could see that there is a like really cool percent chance that I'm going to win. This might be the first Iron Man with no guest stars at all.
I know. I mean,
Weasel has to
we
wake up.
we still got a ways to go.
I don't think Zach will ever come back. Not after what you said to him last time.
Well, there's a Minecraft museum.
Now I've heard that sucks. Oh, I don't have a jump.
No.
Oh.
There's no way to counter that. I can't grab. Nah. Please leave. We are approaching the halfway point. If you're new here, 84 is divisible by 42.
That might, you know.
Did you hear IGN Korea says, after Octopath Traveler, there's going to be 6 more Square Enix games on Game Pass. Can you believe them? What do you think they'll be? Wait, it's a double KO. I had more damage.
We both go up one.
No.
Oh.
I'm not caving and just make up rules on the spot. Oh! Who's the Ditto gonna be on? Hopefully it's not Wario.
It's gonna be a Pitto. The classic.
Oh, it's always a Pitto. Things might be ending soon. But yeah. Oh! Epic Techman. Oh wow, this is an established matchup here. This is kind of scary. My Zero Suit's always bad at this. That hammer is so big. Nice. No, why did she jump first? Oh wow, that gun touch does fill it up here. Oh, it's not filled.
Ah!
Oh, 2 brawl characters to brawl music. Menu brawl, dude, it's all lining up. These are the first 2 brawl characters. No. Oh, Pit versus Pit. Wait, this is the wrong stage. It's supposed to be a Battlefield 4.
Let's just do it.
Yeah, alright, let's just do it.
I never learned how to read. Oh, I forgot, it's 2 stock.
You know you can tech on techable? Random attack thing. We found out if you're hit right against the ledge and you're facing the wall, you can tech an untechable.
Oh wait, you actually weren't memeing?
Yeah. But it's like a very obscure scenario where you can.
Well,
let's just stay on this stage.
Dude, you're joking. That's sad scam game. Congrats on winning the Pito.
Oh no. Oh yo. Oh no. Whoa. Chill out.
Okay. Whoa.
That's revving up, dude. I didn't tell you this, but you know those like drive-in movies? That's the new venue for our Iron Man. We're gonna move off Twitch pretty soon and just do full-time drive-in. Oh my god. Nana, what are you doing? Wow!
Holy shit, dude, your Kirby's 91.
Kirby Master.
Kirby Master.
That was a cannon creeper KO.
Mm-hmm.
That was very creeper-esque. Do you notice that time where I had the grenade and then I air dodged and didn't get damaged and he did?
Yeah.
That was like the peak creeper gameplay. This might be the first Iron Man with no Little Mac or Rosen. Although that might be jinxing it. Or actually, why would
What do you mean?
Little Mac be killed?
Little Mac has happened.
Why did you do that?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of upset at myself. I didn't think I was doing too bad at the beginning of this.
And then I get Pikachu, Fox, and Kirby. The best of which is Kirby, apparently.
I'm not even joking, Frank. You might have to give me a crash course on Smash Basics again.
What?
I
If you watch your own matches, you'll learn a lot. Now you have thousands of your own matches to learn from. Or you could watch Leo, and then your brain will expand. What do you want to know? If somebody attacks, you can block it with his shield, but if somebody's shielding, you can grab them. And then sometimes there's some characters who can get combos off of their grab. But watch out, because if you overextend an untrue combo, you might get punished. No! life. I didn't even get it. Ninja canonically beat Ash's Charizard. Or no, Charizard beat Greninja, never mind, no one. Pretty wasted. Alright, the usual Elite Four and then a random champion. Who do you think the final character will be? I hope it's Pokemon Trainer. Or Fox. Or Mark.
I hope it's Rosalina. What up, it's Ling.
Liam, pick up.
Is this Discord or is this also still Skype?
This is Discord.
This is Discord.
Liam, pick up.
It's like a fight or flight response mechanism that happens whenever you hear it.
This is the final two characters. You gotta build some meter.
I've been trying to take flight, but then you keep knocking the jetpack off of me.
Right. Donkey Kong versus Diddy Kong. Who is the stronger monkey? What are you doing?
I'm done.
Final match.
Dude, come on. My goal is to get to 50 this time. GG.
I did it! Oh wait. I did it! Good games, man. You beat your lower records. And your most... Look at that improvement. You see that? Well, there would be improvement.
There it
If
is.
you won.
Reading a weep.